Hey, what's up? Hello, I'm Me in Progress and welcome to my channel. For today's video, we're just going to be playing with makeup and doing a get ready with me. I will talk through what products I'm using and how I'm using them. Today's just like a makeup and chill. Makeup and chill. We're just doing the makeup. I've already got my brows on, and for today's brows, I used something different. Wow. I used the Ulta Beauty Ulta Slim Brow Pencil in Espresso. Here it is. I don't think it's that slim of a pencil, but it's okay. It's, as far as undertone wise, it's the right undertone. It is a little bit warm. It is darker than I am used to, but I like it. It's a lot creamier than the ColourPop brow pencil that I use is in texture. And so you have to be at least I do. I have to be a lot more light-handed with it. And brows turned out fine. I just had to take my time on it. So with that, let's zoom you in and we'll get started with the eyeballs. I'm pretty excited because I am going to be using a palette that I've been wanting to use for a while, which is the ColourPop Kathleen Light So Jaded palette. Let me just show you this beauty. If you don't know me, I love colorful palettes, but I don't really have the opportunity to ever use them. Not ever, but I don't have a lot of opportunities to sit down and just do my makeup or funsies with color. It's the weekend. Literally, that's the only time I'm able to do it. Alright, I'm gonna shut up and zoom you in. So I've got my eyes primed, and today I used the Pretty Vulgar concealer from my Boxy Charm, and I've set my eyes with the shade Royal Jewels in this top row. It's the very middle shade. It's like a beige color, but it is kind of showing up in person like orange-ish, like a sherbet color. And I'm just laying this down to lay a good base and even canvas for the rest of the shades. I'll likely continue to use this brush, and this is an Alama Cosmetics blending brush of some sort. So today I think I'm gonna make a colorful look, because I swatched this palette the other day, and this row down here is really speaking to me. This is like a true emerald, and then these two shades, these purple shades, oh my gosh, so pretty. So this is Amethyst, and then this is Alexandrite, which is similar to the nail polish she created. I think this may have been the inspiration for that. I'm gonna swatch Alexandrite for you. It is so pretty. It's got like this duochrome nature. Let me just get that on there. And I don't know if I can catch it on the light, but it's got like blue and pink. Is it blue and pink? It's got blue flecks in here. The detail, it's like a blue purple. I think you can see a little bit of it catching blue. Super pretty. And then Amethyst is this purple shade. Swatch. Ooh. It's like a royal purple. Very regal. So these two shades were the ones that I've been like oohing and eyeing for. So I don't know which one will be the main, but we shall see. Okay, man, work has been a little bit stressful. For those of you that don't know, I am a working mom. I'm gonna go in trying to decide what's my transition color gonna be. I'm going into a purple. Do I want to go in? We're gonna go in with rose quartz here at the top. So it kind of similar to this guy right here, Royal Jewels, but it's a lot more, I think there's a little bit of a pink undertone, which is great because pink and purple so well. And I'm going to take my colors, or not color switch, but there is a product called the Color Switch. This is a dry makeup brush cleaner by J-Cat Beauty. And it is, I don't know what kind of material this is, but it kind of reminds me of like a sponge, or the other side of the sponge. And you just swirl your brush in, and it takes off some of that pigment off of the brush. So I'm going to be using that today as I dip into different colors. So we're going to go into that rose quartz shade, and we will buff this into the crease as the transition color. Next, we are gonna go in with another blending brush. And we're gonna go in with the shade, I think we're gonna go in with Sapphire right down here. Since Alexandrite is like a blue purple, we're gonna go in with this guy and just like very ever so lightly put it into the lower part of the crease just to make that blue pop from Alexandrite. Okay, and then I'm going to take that brush we used for rose quartz and lightly buff over that. Make sure the two are blended and seamless. I'm gonna go back into Sapphire one more time, that blue. I'm just gonna try to start building this up a little bit. Just so those blue tones can peek through from that purple shade. I always have to remind myself that this is a process and it always looks fine or bourgeois after I'm done. Cool. And I think I want to play with some of the glitters in here too. So this palette has 30 shades here, and some of them are glitter shades. There's mattes, shimmers, and then a couple like pearl shades. So we're gonna go straight into Alexandrite now. We're gonna use my finger. Let's use my ring finger here. Swirl a couple times. I didn't dip too hard. We're just gonna pop that all over the lid. And there is a little bit of fallout, as you can see, so good thing we're just starting with the eyes. And I haven't put any additional product on that blue brush. We're just gonna run this brush back and forth in the crease to blend it all out and ensure there's no harsh lines. Lens are changing over here. So I'm finding the blue, that shade Sapphire, is having a hard time blending with other colors, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. This is a blue and purple kind of look today. And we're gonna go back in with Alexandrite and pat over. It is not looking great on camera, let me tell you that. When have I ever said it looks good on camera? Like, never. Or maybe it really is the shadow, just not cooperating. Let's go back in with Alexandrite. Pat, pat, pat. No, we are going to test out some of the glitter. We are going to go in with, actually, do we do glitter with this diamond shade? We're going to go in with glitter. We're going to go in with this opal shade. Not shade, it's glitter. It's like icy blue, green, purple glitter. So, like, here we go. Let's see if I can share with you the color. I might have to turn down this light. You can kind of see the flecks now. Let's go in with this glitter. Oh yeah, this glitter was everything. Can you see? You can kind of see what's happening over here, and it'll look cleaned up and polished at the end. I promise it always does. So I will be right back. I'm looking for liner. Let's pop on some liner and then some lashes to help this look out. Okay, I always need to stop worrying about the process of eyeliner, eyeshadow, and all that because it always looks really gross and messy, but then after the fact, she turned out pretty good. And it's super pretty in person. I think you can kind of see the glitter and the blues and the purples, so wonderful there. I used Ardell's Demi Wispy Lashes. I used, let's see, Ulta's Bold Ambition Volumizing and Conditioning Mascara just to blend the lashes and the mascara together. NYX Epic Ink Liner for liner, and there was one more thing I used to tight line and to like make sure that there wasn't any, I had to fix that. To tight line my top lash line, I use the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Perversion. It's just a black. So now we can move on to Complexion. We are still testing out the Pretty Vulgar concealer from BoxyCharm. I need to wipe off some of the fallout and reprime. Hold, please. My fingers are all crazy color too. Now, just based on how it applied for my eyes, I don't think it's going to be that great at concealing these spots, so I may need a little bit of help from e.l.f. So let's go ahead and try this out and conceal here. I've got glitter on my face, very nice. Trying to go for full coverage today, but still have some luminosity. So we will try to conceal, and this concealer is just like my skin shade. It's not actually like lighter, so I can highlight. And I'm going to use the Tati Beauty Blendiful. We're still trying this out, which so far so good. It's definitely convenient. Is it the best tool out there? I don't know. I mean, it is really good, but too early to tell. I do reach for it because it is convenient. Okay, so you can kind of see, you can still see that spot. I think I need to turn on this light. You can still see the spots. We're gonna try to blend here. Yeah, this is like light coverage. It's not really covering up spots. So I think we're gonna have to pass on this as far as true concealing. And then I have like shadows or discoloration on my cheeks, so like that, make an even base for foundation. Okay, for foundation, we're gonna use the BareMinerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. I love this stuff. I think that you can go heavier with it. It's got SPF on it. Coverage wise, it's more medium, but you can build it up. And I've already built up some with concealer, so we're just gonna dot some on the face. And it's good for your skin, so, you know, being a little generous, it's okay. I guess not good for your skin, but better for your skin than other foundations. Let's take the right side of the puff. And then to set the face, we are going to use the Matte Velvet Skin, or Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin powder foundation. You can use that. I've been using this kind of like as an all-over foundation if I'm not doing liquid. However, today we're going to use it to set the face, and I need a brush. Here we go. Extra coverage. Like I said, full coverage today. And I have a little bit more product left, so I'm just going to dab it onto the face. We're gonna go in with the under eyes first, which I don't normally do, and we're not gonna do a ton. I'm gonna dab a little bit of product. Use the sponge. Again, not super bright underneath, but bright enough. And now to set the under eyes, we will use the Blendable Sponge Puff. I'm just going to take a little itty bitty amount. And I feel like the under eye cream I'm using right now actually irritates my eye, which is sad because it's drugstore, it's good product, but there must be an ingredient that doesn't like me. Alright, now getting back to setting the face. Set the face. So excited to hang out with my sister-in-law and her fiance, so almost brother-in-law, and our uncle. Every year we take him out. This will be the last year. Oh, not the last year, but we have been taking up to see the Star Wars movies for his Christmas present. Because he always is so generous with gifts, and he doesn't have children of his own, and he's a cool uncle. So we like to take him out for our gift, and we pay for dinner, take him out somewhere nice in Seattle, and then go out to the movies. Wow, the lighting in here is bright, which is not a bad thing. I'm gonna turn it down more. Yeah. Turn it down so you can kind of see. Color-wise, this is not accurate. I look like a ghost still, so maybe we should warm it up. There we go. That actually is pretty accurate as to what everything looks like in person. You live and you learn. Okay, we're gonna go back into the palette and do the lower lash line. And we're not, before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and line. And today's liner, we are using the Urban Decay Light On Eye 24/7 eye pencil in the shade Voodoo, and it's purple. Let's use the puff to help assist out. Okay. Next, we're going to take a small little blending brush and we're going to go into the shade. What do we want to go into? We will go into Sapphire down here, but we're going to just go in a little bit because I don't want it to end up like a mess. And there was a little bit of fallout, so we'll just do a little. Okay, and this is the finished look. It's a little bit more dramatic. Definitely more of a going out nighttime type of look. I really enjoyed this ColourPop palette. ColourPop makes some of my favorite eyeshadow formulas. I was really drawn to the shade Alexandrite, and just all these shades are just so beautiful, and you can get a lot of good looks out of here. There are some neutral shades, so it's still wearable. I definitely wouldn't wear this to work necessarily, and the only feedback I have is the diamond shade is a little bit funny. I don't think there is anything here that says, like, hey, this shade is a little bit different. You'd have to watch her video or be following ColourPop on Instagram to know that, but I foresee myself using this palette a lot. I know that I just did a kind of colorful look with the designer collection, the Disney Masquerade, Midnight Masquerade palette, which I have here on my desk. I like that palette as well. Let me just look at it. So here she is. I do like this palette as well. However, I feel like there's so many red, pink tones, and there's too many palettes with like berry pink reds. Like, stop. Whereas this guy has like a diverse color story, and it's like all based on like jewel kind of tones, which I super dig. Love that. So I'll be playing with this guy a lot. As far as the, let's go do a quick roundup. I know this is a little bit of a get ready with me, like, hey, see me play with makeup. I really just wanted like no expectations, just chill zone. So yeah, anyway, there's that. But if you like those kind of videos where you just like watching someone put on makeup, or if you're putting on makeup too and need like a buddy who's getting ready as well, the Makeup and Chill Get Ready With Me series, that's what you're for. Sometimes I'll talk through and do like a little bit of like, hey, here's the technique I'm using, this is the brush I'm using. it's really no pressure, no expectations. These types of videos are really for me to just like play with makeup and have you see what products I'm using and how they're applying and what do I think of them, and not be like full-on reviews or full-on like tutorials with step-by-step, this is what you need to do. And I do plan to do those videos soon for you, but if you like these kind of videos, you like the look, you like me, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and bonus points for you if you ring the bell to get notified for whenever I upload. With that, I'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out with me. Yeah. Bye.